Yo guys, Kieran Hedley here. So today we're going to look into making a muscle building, fat burning, superfood version of the best food in the world. So basically that's pizza. Although it's my second favourite food, it's still the best food in the world. Sushi's my favourite, yeah.
Everything changes.
I'm going to run over quickly the benefits of this pizza compared to the general Domino's takeaway pizza, which I used to get all the time. Especially 2 years ago, I used to probably get 3 or 4 pizzas a week. A week. I was a lot bigger than I am now, not in the good way. Since I got more into my fitness, I decided to make a more nutrient dense, more calorie, macro friendly version of the pizza. So that's what you're going to see today. So today we're going to make a barbecue chicken avocado pizza. One of my favorite pizzas, and another favorite of mine is chicken camembert and cranberry pizza as well. So we're going to make those two pizzas today. Basically the benefits of this pizza compared to say your general Domino's pizza would be it's a lot higher in protein, it's a lot lower in carbs and sugars, it is a lot lower in saturated fats and next to no trans fats as well. Trans fats generally you want to avoid. So yeah, that's that anyway. I'm going to run over the recipe now. So I'll show you what I got. What we've got for the base is we've got a wholemeal Lebanese bread. So I use this because it's a lot lower in calories. It's a lot more macro friendly. It doesn't have as many fats as a lot of the other breads do. What we've also got is this chicken breast, obviously because we're making chicken pizza. Avocado, an onion for the chicken avocado pizza again. I prefer to use red onion, a lot sweeter. So choose that if you've got it. Got some salt and pepper, got soy sauce. Cook the chicken in, make it bring out a little bit more saltiness, a little more sweetness in the chicken. We've got some minced garlic, the cranberry sauce, the camembert cheese, the other cheese as well. Yeah, some low fat cheese. There's 50% less fats in it, therefore there's a lot less saturated fats in this cheese than there is in your general, say, cheddar cheese, your parmesan and all that. Mushrooms, I use field mushrooms, and also a light mayonnaise and a no added sugar barbecue sauce. But yeah, so that's that for the recipe. So now let's get into making the pizza. So what I like to do is I like to cut up the chicken before I cook it. It just cooks a lot easier and a lot more even because the pieces are all the same size. Whereas if you're if you try cooking through a big piece of chicken like this, it's not gonna cook properly and it's probably gonna burn on the outsides before you cook the middle. Cool, so now let's get over into the method. So now that we've got the chicken all cut up, we're just gonna sprinkle a bit of salt and pepper on it, chuck it on the pan, get it cooked up so we can start making our pizza. So first things first, we want to preheat the oven before we do any of this to 200 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that would be in Fahrenheit, I'll put that on the screen though. So you want a medium to large size pan, chuck that on medium to high heat and spray it with a bit of extra virgin olive oil spray. The reason why I use spray is because it uses less oil, so it will be less caloric dense, whereas if you use like maybe a tablespoon of oil compared to probably about 2 or 3 mils of oil, you're going to be saving a lot of calories. Alright, so the problem with this is it's quite dense with chicken, so you're just going to have to mix it around so that it cooks evenly. So while that cooks, you just want to get a bit of soy sauce in there, maybe about a tablespoon. It's about 20 mils, 15 to 20 mils. You don't need too much because it actually spreads quite well and flavours all the chicken. So I like my chicken medium rare. To find out if it's cooked, what you do is you take the biggest piece out of the pan, cut it in half, see if there's any pink in it. So we don't want medium rare like I said. But yeah, once it's white, it's all good. So now that the chicken's all cooked, we want to prep the onion and the mushroom. So for the onion, get a kind of like a quarter of an onion. And what you want to do is we want to dice the onion for the pizza. It just comes out a lot easier. It's a lot easier to eat that way. So what I like to do is I kind of like to slice it 3 ways. So first things first, cut it through the middle as many times as you can. What this is going to do is it's going to create layers in the onion. I'm going to cut it short ways and then long ways. And then see how that just comes out into tiny little pieces. That's the easiest way to dice an onion, I reckon. Beautiful. And then as for the mushroom, I like to cut it in half and then into little pieces. Now I've got the onion and the mushroom, that's all sorted. So now we're going to prep our pizza. What we're going to do is we're going to get our bases. I'm eating 2 pizzas by the way guys, like I mentioned. So I'm going to need 2 bases. Get some baking paper, get the bread, get the base. I like to get about 40 mils for my base, so about 2 tablespoons. I like to get about 80 grams of cranberry sauce. The best way to do it is to weigh the jar first, take out the cranberry sauce and weigh it again, and then you can see the difference. Alright, so that's 140 grams of chicken. So in other words, 70 grams of chicken per pizza. Now for the toppings. Alright, so we've got 30 grams of avocado. 40 grams of camembert cheese. And finally 80 grams of low-fat cheese. So that's going to be 40 grams each pizza. And now into the oven it goes. So as you saw, I layered the pizzas. So what I like to do is at about 5 minutes, I switch them around so that they cook evenly. So one doesn't burn and one doesn't cook faster than the other or anything like that. While those are cooking, I'm just going to put everything away, so clean up and everything like that, then I'll show you the pizzas. Cook for 8 to 10 minutes depending on your oven. Some ovens work slightly differently. Also, for the chicken, you can store it in the fridge for up to 72 hours, so 3 days, before it starts to get a bit weird. After that, I wouldn't recommend eating it. What you can do though, you can put it in the freezer to use it for later. It just destroys the texture a bit, but apart from that, yeah, just be safe with your chicken, guys. Sweet as. Alright guys, so we've got the chicken, cranberry and camembert pizza, and we got the chicken avocado barbecue pizza. Awesome guys, so we're all done. So we've got both pizzas here. I'm going to demolish them both because I'm so hungry and I love pizza. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh yeah, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Final thing as well, the macros for each pizza as well, and the recipe and everything like that, I'm going to link it in the description down below, so have a look. I'm just giving this to you guys, so yeah, go have a look and make it yourself. Awesome guys, cheers, catch you later.